very sad. As a community, we need to make changes, on what's going on, but this is not the answer. I 100% support protest, and this is not protest.
A West End business owner boarded up his YO Ranch Steakhouse restaurant after his windows were busted out this weekend. And we talk this morning to the president of the West End Association in downtown Dallas. Jeremy Scott also owns a West End pizza shop that's now boarded up. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Good morning, Brandon. Thank you for having me this morning.
So first, let's talk about the repairs on your business. How are they going?
They're done at this point, other than having some new glass installed. But we boarded everything up and we cleaned up the glass on Saturday.
And so you actually saw what happened Saturday night at Tuta's Pizza on your security camera video. What did you see?
Yes. So what I saw is a group of people going west on Ross Avenue and then making a right on Record Street. And as they came down the street, it was fairly peaceful for the most part. And out of the corner of my eye, I noticed on one of the cameras a couple of guys chunking rocks at my windows. And of course, my alarm started to just blow up. And what I saw were not Black Lives Matter people. It was not protesters. This wasn't people that were trying to be heard. These were white kids. They were young, and they were just out to destroy things and kind of usurp the message of people of color right now.
Right, and we've been talking about these two groups of people. You've got the protesters over here, and then you've got the people that just seem to be out to destroy things.
That's correct. We've got some bad actors out there that I think are just really happy to some time of healing here. We need everyone to, we hear you. We are ready to heal. We support everyone that deserves to be heard right now.
All right, we apologize for the audio problems. You're kind of going in and out, so we're going to ask you this real quickly before we drop you. Despite what happened, you say you absolutely sympathize with the protesters. What do you mean by that?
Well, we sympathize with the protesters because this has been going on far too long. If you watch the video of Mr. Floyd getting his neck crushed by a terrible human, and that man is protected by some other terrible humans, you just can't deny that something's wrong here. I don't know if it's a systemic thing that can be fixed, but I think if all people of color and white people can just get together and share that message that we're not going to tolerate this anymore. We are here to heal, and we want our voices heard. I'm happy to use my undeserved white privilege to stand up and say, people of color, we hear you. We really want this to go the right way this time. This is happening too often, and downtown Dallas has had to suffer enough over the last few years. We're ready for some healing. We want to clean this up. Let us know how we can help.
Yeah, and I mean, and what is next? How do you take that next step toward that healing? How do you find that?
Brandon, I think downtown Dallas, all I can do is clear the room and allow the message to be heard. I mean, I really have nothing to say other than, shut up. Let these people be heard. Officers, let's kneel with them. There's no reason for us to be fighting with them. If they are peaceful, look, I get it. The cops are scared. I'm scared. Nobody wants any turmoil, but we can't allow anybody to get outnumbered. But at the same time, they're all over the country. We have police chiefs and police officers that are kneeling with the peaceful protesters that are out for righteousness. I'm in. I'm all in. I think we have to send that message. Otherwise, nothing's going to change. Until their voices are heard, nothing is going to change, Brandon.
All right. We want to let folks know you can find a link to the West End Association and Tuta's Pizza on our website, fox4news.com. Jeremy Scott, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much for having me.